money.
Yeah.
And then that's what happened. Like they like waited until he stole like I think it's like $3,000 worth of shit, and then they fucking like can actually arrest you. So like a dude walked over to him and he was like, "Hey, come here," and they brought him to the back, and then he fucking got arrested.
They trespass. Oh, they arrested him.
They arrested him. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
And then we saw him. We were walking down the road and we saw him in the car, and he was like.
Yeah, oh, no way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a goat.
Yeah.
Getting like
That's pretty cool.
doing a funny thing when you get arrested is hilarious. Like I always like that video of the dude who's getting arrested and they're like, what do you have to say for you? He's like, go Birds. You know, I love that shit, dude. Like
P.O.P. holding it down.
That's a Hall of Fame.
Mama, I love you. I've been actually 3 times, 2 times in one night, been with kids who got arrested for shoplifting while I was just like in the
You were
store.
just shopping.
I didn't have money. I was just
Oh,
walking.
you were just browsing.
Yeah, I was just walking around,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was too scared to ever steal anything. So I like.
That's a good move.
I stole from grocery stores. Like when we get stoned, I go steal like candy and shit. But like I never stole from like retail stores or anything. I was always too scared.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm a giant pussy when it comes to stealing things out of stores, but my dad.
I also watched 3 people get arrested doing
Yeah,
it.
you
So
wouldn't
I
wanna
was
do
like,
that.
I definitely can't do it.
That
dude.
looks horrifying,
Yeah.
right? Like, also, I don't want to get arrested for stealing a video game. That's
Yeah.
crazy. My dad, however, we used to go into like a Wegmans and go grocery shopping. My dad would like go to the bakery aisle and load up like a bunch of baked goods in like a basket and hand it to me and be like, go walk out to the car. He's like, I'd be like, what? He's like, I left something in the car. Go get it and take these.
Were you like scared?
He was. I remember one time he did it, and like the first time, and I was like I don't know.
Like you
what
knew what was happening.
Yeah, like I knew what he was asking
Did
me
he?
to do.
Do you think that he thought that you didn't know what was happening?
No, I think he knew because I was like, I can't walk out with these.
Yeah, and he was like, "Shut up."
Yeah,
go."
he was literally like, shut up. You can walk out with them. Nobody's gonna stop a kid.
Yeah, kids can just steal. You're like,
Literally.
what the fuck?
And we stole a bunch of baked goods from Wegmans. I was an accessory. I was a fucking-
It's like, have you ever been arrested?
Have I ever been arrested? No, but one time.
Have you ever been like in the back of a cop car or anything?
Yeah, I got like walked down one time. I got like zip tied. We were in like
You're a chubby Chinese man getting pulled off a fucking airplane.
with a bunch of other chubby Chinese men. Fucking so when I was like in 11th grade,
You got picked up by ICE. Thrown in the back
No,
of a Ford
that's if
Ranger.
I was hanging out with you around that time, I might have. What's it called? But we were. That's so funny that he's laying on you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But what's it called? So it was like in 11th grade, and we were walking down. And me and all like the neighborhood kids played football, and this one kid's brother was like buying weed off the internet and shipping it to his house.
Terrifying.
And the feds were like, which is crazy, right? Like we just talked about like not wanting to steal a video game. This kid was like full on shipping like a pound of weed to his house.
Yeah. I wanted to like order a bong to my parents' house. I was scared.
Oh my god! You ever see that video where they order the
Yeah,
bong? and
what
he's
the
like,
frick is
What
this?
the freak is that?
Yeah, I thought this was an Xbox controller.
Yeah, what the freak? They must have messed it up. That's my favorite.
At least
thing
say like
ever.
a sound bar or something.
Yes.
Something long, bro.
No, that was a
Xbox
vase
controller.
for you.
I thought these were Robux, dude. What the fuck?
They must have got it mixed up. I ordered an Xbox controller. But anyway, so he was shipping weed, and I guess the police were like watching the house, and we got down the street, and I seen them. They were like ahead of me, and they were all like messing around, like throwing. I thought it was a football, but it was this package that was on their front doorstep. It was like a Sting package.
Jesus.
And so they get ushered to the back by like these 2 cars that pull up, and they ushered them back. I'm like a block down, and I'm just walking up thinking they're like getting ready to play football or whatever, hang out. So like I'm walking into the backyard, and that's when 3 unmarked police cars pull out guns.
Jesus.
And they're like, put your bag on the ground and shit. And it was
You're
crazy.
like, baby's 3rd raid.
It was-
What the fuck?
It was crazy. They were in all, and by the way, like people who say cops just drive American-made cars are wrong.
Yeah.
They pulled up in like 2 blacked out Beamers and like a fucking blacked out like Dodge Ram.
That's pretty sick.
It was crazy. It was like Fast and the Furious. So I was like, I like dropped my bag. I'm gonna shit myself.
The guy I bought my 530 off of was a detective.
Yeah.
Or he probably still is a detective. But he drove around in the 530. That was like his police
That
car.
was like his police car, right? Yeah, they pulled up and
And
like
like drunk crashed it.
Yeah, nice. Oh, how the tables have.
Ah.
That's the life cycle. He probably drove
It. He didn't
that,
crash
yeah.
it. He
He might have.
he took very nice care of it. The car was fucking awesome before I got my dirty hands on it, dude.
No. And then they zip tied me and brought me to the backyard, and my house was in like eye distance to this, and I knew my mom was home, and I was like, I remember the cops like talking to us. He's like, blah blah blah. Who doesn't live here? And we were like, we're just here to like hang out, and they like let us
Like, we were playing
go.
football.
All my friends go home, and I turn around and I go, one of you needs to walk me home. And they were like, well, I go, one of the police officers here needs to walk me back to my house. My mom just saw all of that happen. Literally, we don't even get, my mom lives on the corner, right? And I'm on the caddy corner. The police officers walking next to me were like bullshitting. My mom comes out of the house, runs up to the front of the gate. Look at Richard Mount, get your fucking ass in the house. Just starts screaming at me. The cop's like, ma'am, like trying to settle my mom down in the right. What the fuck did you do? Just starts screaming at me.
What if he shot your mom?
That would have been crazy, dude. I kept saying that. She's got a gun. She's got a gun.
Yeah.
She's got a weapon.
You're like, somebody has to walk me home, and he shoots your mom.
God, he would have been a good police officer that day. So then he told my mom the whole thing. My mom came back in, and she was like, you're not in trouble. And I was like, what happened? She's like, I can't tell you. So I wasn't even like, my mom wouldn't even tell me why, like, the police zip tied me.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I feel like I have a right to know why that happened. And then my friend's brother told me his brother got arrested for doing that.
Wow.
Yep.
Wait, but your mom knew what was happening like the whole time?
No, the police officer told her.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
He was like
okay.
calming her down, and my mom's like, what the fuck did he do? Like screaming at
Yeah.
the cop, you know, fucking losing her mind. Yeah, my mom's always on crash out mode.
My mom has always crashed out at like the people like disciplining us that weren't her. Like I remember one time,
Oh yeah.
my sister got brought home super wasted. She was probably like 14 or something. She got brought home wasted in handcuffs and shit. She was like crying. The cop was being a huge dick, and my mom was like, "You like started like yelling at the cop. She was like, you have to bring her home in fucking handcuffs, you asshole. You're trying to
funny.
embarrass her, like all this shit."
Exactly.
My sister's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
I was just staring at the door like, it's pretty funny. I was like a little kid, like, you fucking stupid bitch.
Yeah, my mom, like, okay, with the police was one thing. My mom would be like, if you get arrested, like, I'm telling them, don't call me.
Yeah.
All right, that's fucking.
That's funny. No, my mom
Comforting.
was like, if you ever get arrested, then don't say anything about anything.
Yeah, no, that's what my dad would say.
I remember one time I saw my sister smoking cigarettes, and my sister was a fucking tattletale, dude. Like she would like get me to like say curse words and then be like, "Mom," like go tell my mom and shit. And then one time I fucking saw my sister smoking cigarettes, and I like outside from afar, dude. And I like ran home and told my mom, and my mom goes, "Don't be a tattletale." And I was like,
Snitches get stitches.
I was like, that's crazy because you yelled at me for fucking telling the magic mirror on Shrek what my penis smells like. What are you talking about? You guys ever have the Shrek DVD, dude?
You
They had
did
like
that
the special
in front
features.
of the family.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
We were playing. There was like the special features shown on the Shrek DVD, and one of the things was like magic mirror.
I love you explaining it.
And I was like
the best part is the camera and like people viewing this have no idea that Christian and Brody are within reaching distance of us right
Yeah,
now. So you like pointing at them, and be like, "You never had the remote." You press it 3 times, and then
Yeah, dude. There's
then
the
your dad got pissed off.
there's the magic mirror game, dude. And we played a lot of time. One time I was like, "What does my penis smell like?" My parents got upset.
My parents got
I was
upset.
stoked. I was so happy.
That's awesome.
Very
That's
fun.
awesome.
Very fun, dude. Fuck you, bitch sisters.
Oh, dude, no, me and my sisters wouldn't snitch on me.
My
No.
one sister was less of a snitch. She would do it in a way that was like, she would like try to act like she was like letting, like, trying to make my parents okay with what she was telling on me for.
Yeah.
Which is still shitty. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Just fucking
trying
mind
to.
your goddamn business. But my other,
She's leading the witness.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like my other sister would be like, oh, I'm getting you in trouble. And I was like, you're a fucking asshole.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's a bitch thing to do.
Yeah, dude. You guys, because you guys were
Because
ghetto,
you were fucking around a lot.
Not really. I would just say wild shit, and she would tell him.
Oh, you just meant like as a kid, like growing up type shit.
Yeah.
Got it.
As a teenager, they're old. They're like 6 and 9 years older than me, so they were already out of the house by the time I was a teenager.
Got you. See,
And like
okay.
I was way more chill than they were as a teen. I mean, you know.
Isn't that nuts? Like, you never came home in handcuffs, like crying.
Yeah, I got not even arrested.
got arrested?
Not arrested because I didn't get charged or anything. But it was my buddy's birthday, and the day before, I think like 9th grade or some shit. This whole summer we would smoke weed and like drink and shit at one of the elementary schools for some reason. I don't know why. That was just like
That was your thing.
like that was like the elementary schools and the parks is where we would all hang out like,
Yeah.
in the summer. But what a horrible place to go do illegal stuff at a school.
There was
Like,
always like one.
you get in more trouble if you get caught doing it. At
That
a
is
school.
fair.
I
But
don't-
if you're a minor, can you get in trouble at all?
yeah, you can get put on probation and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What a
dude.
dickhead cop.
I had friends on probation.
You didn't have to handcuff her. You didn't have to, you know?
Nah, dude, she deserved it. She was probably talking mad shit to him, dude.
Dude.
But this was like the last day of summer. I don't know why we decided like, hey, school's gonna start tomorrow. Let's still continue to party at the fucking elementary school. And there was obviously somebody inside who called the cops on us because like as soon as we started cracking a Dutch, a cop pulled up. It was me, my buddy, his brother, and his brother's girlfriend. His brother's girlfriend just immediately started crying.
Good.
Just
Strong move.
Just as soon as the cop pulled up, man,
Fuck.
and then my buddy's older brother had a grinder, and he tried to like put it in my pants, and I was wearing like ball shorts, so he like dropped the grinder and it just fell right out of my shorts.
Right out of your shorts onto the
Yeah.
ground.
And then I was like, and then he like tried to do it again. I was like, are you trying to shove this grinder up my asshole? I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Stop putting this grinder in my pants, you fucking dickhead. And the cop like let
Imagine 14-year-old George in the back. Like, I imagine, by the way, you look exactly the same as you did when you were 14 because
Yeah.
I've only known you for so long.
Pretty
right?
much.
And you have the same mannerisms. Could you imagine the cops walking up to the car and some dude's trying to jam a fucking grinder and just stop it. Like, not leaning at all. You're like, we're going to get arrested. I don't care. You're going to get arrested.
But yeah, the cop just drove me home, and it was like there was he was like really young, the dude who drove me home, and like his backup or whatever was this like old dude, and he was like, "How old are you guys?" I remember I was like 14, and he was like, "Fucking 14!" Like he was like, "We're smoking weed, you fucking loser." And I'm like,
I
was like, mad kids from fucking my elementary school just overdosed in the beginning of the summer, dude. It's fine. We're just trying to smoke a blunt.
fucking 14.
Yeah, that's
That's like burned into your memory
Yeah,
forever.
because I remember thinking how lame that was. Like I remember he was like, "Fucking 14, man." I was like, "What a fucking loser."
Crazy? You know
dude.
what's crazy? One day you're gonna be like 55, and it's just gonna click. You're gonna be like fucking 14.
No, I feel that way now, but I wouldn't say it like that stupid asshole. That's
You
crazy.
said it like in a cowboy hat on.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, he said it like the most bored suburban cop in the whole world. He's like, finally, something happened over the summer.
Whenever we would go like smoke weed in like the woods, right? Like when towards the end of high school and stuff, right? I always like told my friends if it was like me and them, I was like, yo, if the cops come, we just say we're having gay sex. He's like, what? And I'm like, if the cops pull up, just tell them like you were sucking my dick or I was sucking your dick. They'll be so uncomfortable, they'll go away.
My friend group was from like 14 to like 20, so we would still get in trouble if that happened. We couldn't use that
get in
excuse.
more trouble.
We couldn't use that excuse. We're like, nah, we're smoking weed and drinking, bro. We're definitely smoking
It's
weed
me and
and
another
drinking.
15-year-old, and I'm like, no, I'm just blowing him, officer.
Yeah.
You guys, I see smoke. Yeah, the only thing smoking back here is dicks right now.
I'm like, no, I'm just sucking his dick. He's like, dude, I'm 21. Shut up. Like, oh, fuck, my bad, dude.
He just tried to shove a grinder in my ass. I don't like the way you guys smoke.
You guys hang out weird.
Fucking 14.
Like, this guy's, what a lame-o, dude.
God, you are on fire with stories. So many callbacks. So many, what's it called? Should we introduce the episode now?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. I just swallowed very loudly into the microphone.
Episode 7.
You said 7?
Everyone come up. We got a new dog.
Yeah, dude. What's his dog's name?
This is George.
Hell yeah.
And I've known Georgie only probably like a year longer than I've known this Georgie. But we were worried if you didn't come that I was just going to have to put a mic in front of the dog and talk to the dog.
He talks enough, dude.
He does. He's a
You
yapper.
could get him to talk.
He's a yapping boy.
Damn. I wish our dogs would have gotten along, dude.
I think we could still try to make it happen.
No way.
I really don't think it's going to work. But.
No, I don't think it'll work.
So the story of George here, George is he's just my anxiety on four paws, but I got him from rescue, and his Chihuahua brother was eaten by a pit bull.
I don't think he would like Otto.
Yeah, I think Otto specifically he might not like. Yeah, like there might be some like my dog sleeps and has dreams, and he's like screaming and running, dude. It's fucking horrifying. Like, look, he's a cute little man. But
He's literally running from Otto in his dreams,
dude. Otto's dad, I think, murdered George's. Wouldn't that be
Otto's dad was cool.
his mom?
His mom was insane.
His mom fucking
His mom
ate
was
his boy.
crazy.
Yeah, so this lady,
That's
you
true.
know where he's from?
Him?
Yeah,
No.
Glenside.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Look at that.
Isn't that crazy? Fucking big Georgie boy. Yeah, no, he's from Glenside.
That's why he wears
And,
eyeliner.
he just has the most animated eyebrows of all time. But yeah, this lady was walking him and the Chihuahua, and this pit bull got loose. Legend has it, and fucking he just fucking gnawed that fucking Chihuahua up, dude. Fucked Georgie's brothers up, earmuffs. Fucked him up,
It's not
man.
funny, dude.
It's not funny that the pit bull did that, but it is funny. I'm telling you on the podcast.
Dude,
It is.
one time my sister's dog, dude.
Dude, I've seen a lot of that.
He's also a pit bull. He's a very good boy. He's a very nice, good boy, dude. And one time
Pit bulls get a bad rap
One time we were, yeah.
because sometimes they kill dogs' brothers.
Yeah, because sometimes
He doesn't understand.
Sometimes
English.
most of the time. My dog's very sweet. I
doesn't-
probably couldn't bring him here. I love my
Get
dog.
English. We could talk about this.
Yes. I love my dog. Anyway, my sister's dog, also a pit bull.
Yeah, you guys just have like a problem with like you guys just love to be different.
I think
you
so.
guys just
We love to be the same.
yeah.
We all love to be the same, dude. But we were in Utah, and he was with we were at our friend's house, and they had 2 dogs, and like my sister's dog was like being like shy, and he finally started like coming out of his shell a little bit and like playing with all the other dogs, and this little dog is a little like tiny poodle. It would like every time he would start playing, it would start like freaking out at him and like snapping at him and shit, and he was just like walking away. And then one time, I forget what he did. He came outside, and then my sister was like he did something like didn't listen to her or some shit. She's like, go lie down. There's a sandbox. She made him go lie down in the sandbox, and then he's like sitting there for a little bit, and then all the dogs are playing, and then she goes, he's like looking at him. She goes, okay, you're free. And then she says it's so sweet, and then he just immediately
Fucking
takes off
dude.
and snatches his fucking poodle.
Oh,
And he's a big ass dog. And the poodle's like this big. And he just starts thrashing this motherfucker around, dude. And I pick him up, and he did not
Yeah,
let
he's like-
go,
yeah,
dude.
he's not letting
He
it
did
go.
not like this motherfucker.
Oh man.
And then
we don't know what that poodle has said to him. though.
okay, fair enough, dude. And then I don't remember like I feel like there was like a few seconds in between me putting him down and my sister jumped on top of him, and then,
And
like,
then-
I think she hit him in
And
the
the
head.
other
I
lady
don't
crying.
remember.
Yeah, she
The other
punched-
lady did just start crying
Just
and
start
walked
crying.
away.
That is an all-time move. If it gets
That's a
too
poodle owner
overwhelming,
move
just
right there,
start
dude.
crying, dude.
Yeah, dude. If you're a pit bull owner, you gotta know how to fucking do jujitsu. Because your dog's probably an asshole.
If you're a pit bull owner, you should be prepared to pull bigger dogs off of your pit bull.
So yeah, so we got him off, and then the dog had no like cuts in it or nothing. Like
Oh, that's good.
I don't know,
He gnawed him.
dude. Isn't that crazy?
Poodles
I
have
was
tough
lit-
skin.
like I was literally about to. I like when the dog was out of his mouth. I was like, oh, like that dog's gonna die. Like that thing is fucking thrashed up. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh no, nothing. He kind of just slapped it against the sides of his face a bunch of times.
He just fucking gnawed it up. He didn't go for the chew toy.
Yeah, he didn't like bite it all the way. I don't know. Maybe he is smart. Who knows? But dude, the way
He was
it
letting him
happened,
know.
the
He
way
was just playing. I love when dog owners do. They're just playing, and the dog's
playing.
like, dog's got a kid's head in its mouth.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah, dude, just the way it happened, my sister goes, "Okay, you're free." So sweet, and just immediately
fucking goes and rips
just
it
goes
up.
for this fucking dog, dude. And then I hung out with him in the basement of his house for the next like 3 days. We stayed there.
He never tried to gnaw you up.
Me, no.
You see, I growing up on my grandmom's block, right, dude.
People getting attacked by pit bulls is weird to me. Little kids makes a little bit more sense because they're crazy.
their kids are pulling on their ears.
Yeah. Like I do not fully believe the stereotype.
Pause.
We're good.
We're back in.
I do not
Click us in.
fully
All right, cool.
I do not fully believe the stereotype of pit bulls, but I'm not bringing my dog around to fucking a bunch of. I'm not setting my dog loose in a ball pit.
Yeah.
Or, like, I'm not.
Otto would destroy.
He would get too
Joe.
excited and bite somebody
I could
for
just
sure,
imagine
dude.
Otto like lurking around the bottom of the ball
He's like
pit. just-
Jaws.
like you see like a kid like put his hand up and just get fucking like, ripped down, dude. You'd never
So,
find
dude,
that.
you
dog.
put like the shark costume on him.
Yeah. A geyser of blood shoots out of
Dude.
him.
Otto just runs out with like a kid's arm in his mouth, dude. Fucking. And a couple colorful balls. He got them all in his mouth.
A kid sinks down and just a big lollipop floats up.
It's a big bubble.
I also wouldn't let him loose in a dog park. He doesn't like other dogs. So.
Yeah. Jordan, even I do not go to dog parks. I got a dog story for you. Fucking.
Is it
dude.
my favorite one, dude?
No, we can tell that one too. Though that one's fun. I got tons of dog stories, dude.
You got too many dogs. Oh,
Yeah.
I have a bad dog story.
I grew up in growing up at my grandmom's house. Right, one time we were all outside, and this lady down the street, I called her the sea monster. She used to own.
the letter C.
No, I mean like a true like looked out like she crawled out of the bottom of the sea like town, right? And she
She looked like old Greg.
she like never moved from one spot on her like porch. She looked like old Greg. Who's old Greg?
You ever seen old Greg?
No.
You ever drank Bailey's out of a shoe?
No, I don't
I'm old
know.
Greg. Have you guys ever seen old Greg? Damn, dude.
Sorry.
Shit. You guys ever seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High, dude? I am 0 and like 8 on that fucking question, dude. I have not found one person who's watched it.
You're fucking. You're.
No, everybody's seen Fear and Loathing. They just think I'm a loser for bringing it up.
Just want you to stop talking about
Yeah.
it. But anyway, this lady, she had a chow chow.
Yeah,
A
big ass fluffy
Big
dog.
one, like the big one. But this thing was fucking mean as shit.
That's awesome.
Like, this is like, I was probably 8. This lady, they got a new dog, like they got a new puppy. And they were like showing everybody in the neighborhood. They go, dude, we're all outside. And she goes to show the lady with the chow chow.
Why?
She's like, holds it up. This chow chow jumped in the air and ripped this fucking puppy like in half, dude. Like fucking like I watched this like little teacup dog get like literally split open like roadkill, dude. It was fucking insane.
Oh my god.
Dude, snatched it up. I got to bring one of my uncles on to talk about that.
Holy
that was fucked
shit.
up. Yeah, that was a fucked up day.
Oh,
That was a
fuck.
fucked up day for everybody.
That is so funny.
Dude, my aunt Liz.
Wow, dude.
Dude,
If my dog ever did anything like that, I would be so traumatized.
how do you even like, I'm sorry. Like,
I guess so, yeah, dude.
fuck. He usually never does this with
Yeah.
dogs.
Dude, how many casseroles do you have to give to your neighbor to make up for that? dude?
Well, I think it was one of their family members.
Oh,
Like that was the
damn.
thing with like my block. Like a lot of the people.
Thanksgiving's gonna be weird.
Yeah, especially because that's what we're eating. The Thanksgiving episode. Oh man.
Wow, that's
That's fucked
insane.
up, right? Yeah, like, dude,
You think
we
that
all, like,
seeped its
broad
way into your
daylight.
psyche
It
a little
was-
bit?
I think about it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I remember it. It
You
was
ever like asleep and you just like see guts with your fucking behind your eyelids?
She like held it, fucking ripped its leg, and just like the body just fucking was like, dude, it was fucking crazy, dude. It was crazy. That was like up there with when my dad smashed the mouse.
I feel like that's worse than your dad smashing.
No, that one was bad. No, but my dad smashing the mouse. That was like one-on-one father-son. Time.
Yeah,
That was
that's
fucked
kind
up.
of crazy watching your father take a wife with a hammer.
And then
he wrapped something up in a paper towel
so my dad
and
went
then brought the fucking hammer down on it.
I was gonna say, dude, like a dog fighting another dog, that's just like instincts, you know? That's just
Yeah, but it got
nature.
ripped in half in front of his kid eyes, dude.
Right,
Dude,
it's
yeah, it was
bad.
my cousins were
If
there.
that
It was
happened in front of
fucking-
me now, I
But
would
the fucking,
scream
like,
probably.
Logan's
Oh,
dad, yeah, Logan's dad doing a mob hit on a mouse.
Dude,
Could you imagine if that happened in front of us, dude? Like we were walking and we saw that at like the park. You're
oh
walking,
my
George.
god, I couldn't even imagine.
Holy shit!
Well, I could imagine. I've literally seen it.
Yeah.
But I fucking, it would be horrible. I remember everyone was very upset.
I seen kids fucking. Yeah, I bet.
Everyone was very upset.
I've seen kids smashing lizards and shit at the skate park.
Oh my god.
Like somebody lost an iguana and these kids like fucking found it at the creek at the skate park and they were like whipping it around by its tail and shit. It was crazy.
Dude.
Definitely not a fucking puppy getting ripped in half out of a lady's arms.
Dude, my
so
grandpa, speaking of Thanksgiving,
that's way more fun.
I'm going to my grandma's for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
And my grandpa told a story last Thanksgiving that like made, like I'm pretty sure it's why my niece is not coming to Thanksgiving this year. And, like, he told this fucking story. We're all eating. Now my grandfather, Jimmy Heaters, is the fucking man. All right, Jimmy Heaters
Does
is
yours
man.
come from smokes, like from smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, so every picture I've ever seen of him in like the Vietnam War, what? Oh, yeah, I get it.
That bitch almost rolled all the way into the bedroom. bro.
Yeah, we're at an undisclosed location. Yeah, it looks terrible back there, doesn't it? Fucking. Anyway,
Everything's going great, dude.
everything's going great. But so anyway, Jimmy Heaters, he's got. I gave him the nickname because every picture I've ever seen, like of him when he was in the Vietnam War, my grandfather served like 4 tours in the Vietnam War.
He was having fun. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he's smoking cigarettes in every single one. Like he like smiling. Right? Like I asked him one time, I was like, "Hey, if I could send you anywhere, where would you want to go?" And he was like, I'd go to the what's it called? I'd go to Vietnam." And I was like,
It's because he's got a wife there, probably.
"Yeah,
dude.
I think my grandfather has another family there."
That's where you came from.
Probably.
He brought you back a little bit of Agent Orange, dude.
Dudes. You know what's funny? We're not even blood related.
You and Jimmy Eaters?
No. I call him Jimmy Heaters. All my friends call him Jimmy Heaters. And one time my ex-girlfriend called him Jimmy Heaters when we were all hanging out, right? And he like stopped dead in his tracks. He was like, "Where did you hear that from?" She was like, "Logan said that was your name." And I'm cracking up, right? Because when I said that to him the first time, just one-on-one, he like gave me a look like, I'm pretty sure that's what his buddies in Vietnam used to call him.
That's weird.
Like he gave me like a weird look, but anyway, he loves it, so I keep doing it. And or maybe he doesn't.
He's like, you are from there.
You know, we talked about him last week. Like he's my blind grandfather, so he's blind. He's out of his fucking mind.
You're a spirit from one of the villages you fucking mowed down, dude.
My grandfather hates feral cats. Like
That's what he calls them?
hates cats. Like outside, hates stray cats. and dude, he told a story about how he used to throw boiling water.
Oh my God.
At the
What the fuck?
dude, I think it was a thing they did over there or something. But dude,
They're trying to pre-cook him for their enemies, dude. What the
Dog.
fuck is that?
dog, dude, he's telling us this story while we're all eating Thanksgiving dinner. He's like, "Yeah, there's fucking cat in the goddamn alley, and I fucking threw a boiling pot of hot water at it."
Jesus,
He
dude.
goes, He goes, one time I saw. We're eating. Like, my niece is like having a breakdown right now because of these stories. Like, she loves animals, right?
And now she's hearing about them being melted by her fucking grandfather.
dude.
That's awesome.
He just made Thanksgiving dinner. My grandfather makes Thanksgiving. He can't see anything, but he knows where everything is. He's like the bear.
I like how your grandfather's like telling stories about Vietnam, and your cousin's like, it's fine, dude.
Yeah, we're
whatever."
cracking up.
Yeah, and then as soon as he starts getting to animals, she's like, all right,
Yeah,
that's
no.
enough.
Dude, he doesn't talk about Vietnam, but like he'll talk about like
Melting cats.
yeah, he loves that shit.
Yeah.
He thinks that shit's funny. And football.
And football. And he'll show you pictures of Vietnam.
He told me one time, he goes, just of him.
Okay.
Like, he won't like nothing else.
He doesn't
Like,
show you
just
the
like
bodies or
stock
anything?
photos of him. Like, not him in like a chopper or anything, just like the class photos they all had to take.
Okay.
But he's always got a cigarette in his mouth. I gotta find one of the pictures. But anyway, he he told this story about a cat getting trapped in like a fucking, I don't even know, like a cage or something. And he's like, yeah, and the cat had to eat itself. Fucking like just and he goes into horrible detail.
I don't think he's talking about animals, dude.
Dude, I hope.
I don't think
Maybe
he's
he wasn't.
talking about animals.
Dude, you don't question Jimmy Heaters.
I'm not questioning.
But anyway, yeah, he talked about this cat eating himself, and my niece stopped eating Thanksgiving dinner. She's like, I can't do this anymore. And they had to go.
She's like, yay.
It was like, no. Like, I'm saving the pod right now. He went into like grave detail. He was like, it started eating its foot and got like halfway.
It started at
in.
the first toe, then got all the way to the 10th one, and went up to his hands.
And I said, you like that? What? All right. Hold on. I got to let the dog out.
That's hilarious, dude. My buddy, my buddy, he had a cat that got run over by a car, and this isn't funny, dude. It's not funny at all. This isn't funny, dude.
This is not a funny podcast.
He got run over by a
It's
car.
kind of fucked up.
His cat
There
got run
goes the
over.
PETA sponsorship, dude.
No way, dude.
Wait until you hear about what my mom did when the filter broke.
My buddy's cat got run over by a car right behind our apartment, actually, and
I gotta stop laughing at things like this.
Oh, dude, no, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Him and Vaughn.
Yo, wait, time out. You know what my dad used to say? He goes, you hit a cat, you keep going. You run a dog over, you got to be a person and put it off to the side.
Damn, dude. I found two of my cats out front of my house. Your dad been through the neighborhood.
Oh, dude, my dad Dude, my dad like
crushed cats.
my dad.
Yeah, with fucking big mallets, dude.
Dude, it's like, first of all, I know you, before we get back into your story of the cat being run over behind your apartment, I know you know a thing or two about mowing down animals. George grew up in the back of a truck that used to take out deer.
I ran over a rabbit on Easter, dude.
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
that's funny.
But
I remember I invited like a couple of my friends from my hometown to Temple, and they came up and they were like shit talking North Philly, and I was like, it's not that bad. And the car drove by us and squished a rat, and I was like, all right.
that's awesome. But
I love animals.
I love animals. I love my dog more than anything.
We love our dogs.
Yeah, dude. My parents have a cat that I love very much. I grew up with animals.
Yeah.
Anyway, this very not funny story. My friends were driving, and they were both driving home from work, or I don't know, they were driving together. And Mook goes, I think that was my cat crushed on the street. And it's not funny, dude. No. And he got out of the car and he went and checked, and his cat was like,
It's not funny.
like ingrained into the asphalt. It's not funny, dude. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's really not funny at all.
Like, it looked like it got run over by, like,
George is looking at the
steamroller.
cat and he's like, they need to replace these tires. The tread is pretty thin.
Still got a couple potholes.
Yeah, it was like, he said it was like, you could see, like, its ass and legs, and then there was a nice just fucking just formed into the asphalt middle of its body, and then its front legs and head were still there. And I was like it's not funny, dude. It's my friend's cat. He loved her.
My dog making noises during this is the funniest thing.
He raised her as a kitten, dude. He loved this cat. It's not fucking funny.
It's not funny.
She moved with him from a couple places. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
And he was telling me about this,
Yeah.
and I wasn't completely laughing in his face.
So you were like, it's not funny.
And I was like, that's not funny. And I was like, did you pick her up? And he was like, no, dude. Just literally, yeah, he just left her.
That is funny.
That's
funny.
I was like, you're insane, dude.
No,
If-
yeah, he's a
if-
piece of shit.
If my cat got
That's
run
not
over,
funny, bro.
I
That
would be
cat
s-
moved with you.
dude, I would be scraping her off the fucking asphalt with a paint scraper.
I needed more of a pickaxe, but
Yeah, you get fucking cement saw, dude. Oh, cut the cat out of the asphalt.
Oh my god.
I would have fucking
Oh,
buried guts, dude. Are you
That's
kidding
so
me?
fucked. Hold on, George. You need to. I know everybody's here. Oh my god, you have to.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I've had 2 cats get hit by cars right out front of our house, dude. It was very sad both times. I honestly don't know why I have a dog. You've lost an animal?
Oh, dude, tons.
Oh, dude, shit, tons. yeah, you've lost animals to untimely deaths. So.
Yeah, I mean, like animals that have died.
Yeah, I'm saying
I've
animals that
probably had,
like
4 dogs.
yeah. How long do they live for?
Oh, like fucking 12 years. Dude.
Okay, all right.
A couple.
A couple years.
No, one was like 8 or 9.
That one got
I
fucking.
fed him grapes all the time. I didn't know. I didn't know. Someone told me when I was like 24, like, you can't feed your dog grapes. And I was
I
like,
think I told you.
I cried. Yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah, and I think I cried. Like, I went home and I cried that night because I was like, that's why Seamus had fucking tumors all over. Because I literally.
It was actually just grapes under his skin.
It was just getting bigger.
Yeah.
No, literally, my mom would like, George, fucking, my dog is a jungle cat, dude.
Yeah. He's
So,
a couch cushion.
so I know sometimes I like lose him in the house.
Yeah, dude, he's camouflaging.
That's what your people call it. No, that's this has been a very Animal Planet like episode. I like it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no. Yeah, we've had a couple run-ins with dogs. Like we had it one time. One time our pool filter broke because my cousin jumped out of the pool and broke it, and my mom was like, "Who broke the pool filter?" And my cousin blamed the 2 dogs. So my mom beat the shit out of the dogs. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. George, those were my childhood dogs. That's not funny.
That's not funny at all.
You ever have to hang out with your dog an hour after it got beat? Just staring at you.
I've had to hang out with my mom an hour after she kicked my ass, dude. The fucking dog forgets about that shit.
No, he doesn't.
No, definitely not.
No. Yeah. But my mom didn't know which dog did it, so she just beat both of them.
Neither dog did it.
I know, but dogs
Fucking
can't speak.
Pat did it.
Wonder if my mom watches this.
We did the opposite one time.
God.
My
Probably not.
Probably
Yeah,
not,
Christian
dude.
said no, definitely not.
dude, one time my
It's
dog.
like my Instagram story today. So
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Wow.
yeah, I think it's because your name was on it.
My mom or my dog growing up broke, like, we have like this glass door at my parents' house to like the sunroom, and it's a wood door that has like glass windows in it, like a few of them. And my dog growing up broke one of the glass windows, and then we blamed my sister's friend instead.
Good job.
We did the opposite.
Yeah,
dude.
see, you good. That's good. See, because you didn't grow up in a neighborhood where like dogs and cats try to kill you every day.
No, we grew up in a neighborhood where we had the only not dogs whose ass was kicked all the time.
Dude, our one dog when I was like a baby got like fed rat poison in our neighborhood.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. This is like the hood. This is like they fucking. My Aunt Liz had. You remember when the Chinese dog food killed a bunch of dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it killed my Aunt Liz's dogs.
Wow.
But those
it
dogs,
was like Diamond or
those
some
dogs
shit.
were assholes, though. They were assholes.
There was this dog.
They were fucking assholes and deserved to die.
There was this dog, Tomas. I know it was a little Yorkie.
What was his name?
Tomas.
Tomas. Oh,
Yeah.
I got a funny. Yeah. Keep going. This
Yeah.
is fun today.
This is fun,
It's
dude.
kind of dark a little.
It was a little Yorkie.
Sorry
and,
about not having another chair, Brody.
He was at. he was the Davis's dog, dude, and they didn't really like take him for walks and stuff. So they just had they dedicated their dining room to his shit and piss. And then eventually, I guess they got sick of that.
Ugh.
So then they gave him to their friend who lived in North, and this was one of the houses. It's right after you, right when you pass Einstein's and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So like right into the city, and there's those houses with the wrought iron gates and shit. They had one of those, and they left the dog outside all the time. It was this little Yorkie, and then eventually, this is not funny.
Not funny.
This is not funny.
This is not funny at all.
And then he was on a leash, and he jumped over the fence, and he hung himself. This is not funny.
Oh my god, that is so fucked. This is such a fucked episode.
Doesn't that suck?
Oh yeah, dude.
I like Tomas, dude.
Fucking Tomas didn't like his fucking life.
He
dude.
was cool, dude.
Didn't like him enough, apparently.
We used to put him on.
Tomas said no mas.
Now that's funny. Now that's.
Oh man, rest in peace, Tomas.
Oh, dude.
Adios, dude.
Adios, dude. We used to put him on the counter, and he was scared, so he'd go, put his arms up, and he'd hug you when you'd pick him up, dude. And we would just scared the shit out of this dog all the time because he was cute. and then he hung himself. I think that dog hated his life the whole time, dude. That sucks. Could you imagine being a dog who just is just upset all the time?
Fuck, dude. You don't like this podcast, do you?
Dude, I handcuffed my childhood dog one time. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought the result was going to be. She was on my bed, and I handcuffed her, and I called her off my bed, and then she jumped off and fell. And I felt like, I was like, why did I just do that? I thought I just committed a murder, dude. I was like, it's like, what?
That dog
It's
never
not
trusted
funny,
George
dude.
again.
No, she did. That's the saddest part, dude. She was my best friend, dude. And I fucking betrayed her, dude.
She just thought of. She died thinking a force field tied her legs together. But you knew the truth.
She died thinking of a fucking dimly lit room with a Halo fucking theme song playing while I was handcuffing her and calling her off the bed with a milk bone, dude. Why did I do that?
Because you're a psycho.
It didn't feel good.
No, I bet
It felt
it
bad
did.
immediately.
I know.
after.
I felt bad about the dogs, and I wasn't even the one that got them beat up.
You could have fucking told on Pat, dude.
And then what? Get beat up myself?
Yeah,
No.
you're an
You
ass.
saw what she did to the dogs.
They both had two black eyes and shit.
Oh man. I love farts are funny.
Farts are hilarious.
Dude, one time we were at a GameStop. I was like 11. You know who loves farts? My stepdad. My Ted loves farting.
Yeah.
He thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. We were at a GameStop, and he goes, "Look, check this out." And that's what he would call you over to fart, right? And he did it was like a loud, horrible one, and it smelled terrible. And when he stepped to the left, there was a little child behind him that just totally ate the whole thing. And we'll be hanging out sometimes, and be like, "Yo, remember that kid at GameStop? I fucking farted on."
That kid I fed a fart, dude.
Remember that kid at GameStop that ate all that beef stew, dude?
Beef stew rules.
I was like, "You're disgusting."
I like pulling a hey, look over there, and then just ripping it.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a good one. I almost looked.
I did that. I remember when I was in California, when I was on the farm, I flew a girl out, and she was there, and when you fly a girl out to stay on a weed farm with you. She doesn't like being alone in the dark cabin.
What a
and
baller
stuff.
move, though.
So she like, is with you at like every move.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I'm like, all right. I'm like a guy with constant bubble guts.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I was like, we just banged on a canoe on a pond, which is pretty cool, dude. I felt pretty cool about
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah, I got her to do it. She was like hesitant at first. She was like, I don't know, like what if it flips?
Okay.
And I mean, not to have sex with me, to have sex on the water in the canoe. She didn't want to flip it. She was like, what if we flip it? And I was like, we're not gonna flip it. And then,
Like, girl, we're 120 pounds together.
yeah.
Like,
And then I busted in like 5 minutes, dude. I was like, my bad. I didn't even like put in work. I got oopsies.
Leave my
But-
dogs into this story.
I know, dude. But then we parked the canoe and then got off on the other side of the pond, and and I was like, maybe this was maybe like 5 minutes later. I was just like, honestly, I gotta tell you something. She was like, what? And I was just like, brrr, just let him loose, dude. I was blowing my
You
fucking
set it up is crazy.
yeah. I was blowing my jean shorts off.
Just like the worst
If I
part.
had shoes on, they would have been full,
I was
dude.
about to say, if you had regular jeans on, they would become jean shorts, dude. You'd blow the legs off.
Pull the
those
legs off
things.
them bitches, dude. Nah, it was cool, dude. She was like, I was like, hey, you want to come to California? She was like, yeah. I was like, guess what? I'm fucking in underwear and barefoot all the
Oh
time.
my god, that's so funny.
Dude, I had jean shorts cut up with the pockets hanging out and shit. I was fucking jamming.
I love how you flew a girl out to be homeless with you.
I know,
That's
dude.
crazy.
I almost picked her up from the airport and then had her like sleep outside with me until we
Nice.
got a ride in the morning. But there was a hotel like right there, and I was like, I feel like I can't have her sleep looking at the hotel next to the airport from the outside. So you'll get the room.
So you just buy like a one-way ticket. She had to walk back or something.
I got a two-way ticket. We did almost get sprayed by a skunk walking through like the field from the airport to the hotel, though. I was like, wouldn't that have been awesome
Oh man.
if we got sprayed by a skunk and then went to a fucking farm with no shower? Dude?
Wait, you walked through a field from the
just
airport
glossed
to a
over that.
hotel?
Yeah.
Surely there must be a sidewalk that leads them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but you're just like, fuck it, I'm homeless
Stupid.
already.
Yeah.
Good job, Christian, for picking up on that detail of the story George just completely glossed over.
Oh,
I made this bitch run across the field to get
here's the thing. Oh yeah, we climbed
Shouty.
we climbed through like barbed wire, like little fences and shit. But here's the thing, guys. I'm very stupid. Yeah, we did. I held barbed wire
George
for her, dude.
committed a federal crime to get out of the airport rather than just walking around.
Find the sidewalk, dude. Shortcut.
Shortcut.
It was a shortcut, dude.
Literally, she got a shortcut from the barbed wire.
And then we got to the farm, and I got way too drunk and threw up all over the place. And she was like, "This is awesome. This is the guy that I'm gonna hang out."
Then I walked her back to the airport and saw her again.
Yeah. Then I drunk drove her around on a quad for fucking 2 weeks, and then flew her back
Honestly,
home.
I'd let you fly me out to do that.
That is pretty sick to be an alcoholic on a weed farm, dude. That's
It's kind of fire.
It was pretty fun.
don't get high in your own supply, man.
It was pretty fun until the end,
Yeah.
because we were all drunks and we all started. It's cold and everyone
Yeah.
hates each other. You guys are trying to do coke. It turns out to be meth. You've been up for like 4 days together. You're
You're
like,
cutting Ronnie open to try to sit inside his insides.
There was a guy we called Ronnie the retard. That's very funny.
I know.
He went and had sex.
I listen.
He went and had sex with a blow up doll and popped it, and then needed duct tape to fucking fix it.
Oh, dude. Speaking of flying women out and being such a good date, we did a dating show.
We did do a dating.
Well,
show.
you did a dating show,
Yeah.
and I took it over
One
from
time
the
the guy
crowd.
was growing weed for it. His dog would ride the quad with us, and then she hopped on the quad, and I don't know why she hopped on the quad wrong, and she fell off. The dog fell off the quad.
Stop trying to do more dog
The dog
stories.
fell off the quad. I was like, oh, my bad. Sorry. Anyway, dude, we did a dating show.
And we didn't mention dead animals at all.
I don't think we did the whole time, dude.
The whole time. We didn't
But
talk
I
about it
got
once.
the blind date that was
Logan
there.
did say he'd murdered a pussy, so I mean,
Ayo.
They made me say that it was part of the game. I couldn't understand what she was charading.
Yeah, you did. You got all the charades, dude.
No, I got it with 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Georgie did a dating show, and
Yeah.
then I came to support and then was asked to go on stage. So I'm so beautiful. Is that how it happened, Christian?
nobody else wanted to raise their hand in the back, and then Logan said, "Me, hit me."
And I ran up there. Sonia did ask us, though. She was like, you guys can put your hands up. You guys
Yeah.
can, like, be a part of it if you want. And then I got in there. And Fry was like, I don't know. And I was like, you're fucking up. I got up there. Georgie, though, the lady picked you first.
She did pick me.
She
first.
did. She picked you. What did you think about the lady you were paired up with?
She was a nice lady.
She was nice. She was cool. I got... No, she was fun.
Yeah, she was fun.
She was fun. What is her name?
There was Carly.
Carly.
I remember, dude.
Shout out Carly.
There was a game where you had to like pop balloons on each other's bodies.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Can we do it like I'm pegging you?" It's like, yeah, sure. And she was like kind of like she looked like she had like slightly like nerdy. I was like, this girl definitely wants to peg dudes for sure, dude.
And you did. George got pegged right on
I got
stage.
pegged, dude.
It was beautiful, really.
She literally went, "Get down to your hands and knees." I was like, I thought I was just gonna bend over, and she goes, "Get down." I was like, all right.
Yeah, it got real intense on stage. I had a great time. Our balloon challenge, I got paired up with Jay Lachey. She's a comic, and which was a little unfair advantage to everybody else.
It made a fun time though.
Yeah, it made it a fun time, but I was obviously, me and Jay Lachey have like worked together before, so we knew each other. But she looks at me and she goes, "I'm gonna put the balloon under my shirt, and you're gonna abort it."
That's hilarious.
I was like, "What?" She was like, "Just roll with it."
Yeah, then you were, dude. All I was thinking about when you were doing that, I was like, he's just stomping on her shirt. I was like, damn, dude, she's gonna have footprints on her shit. What
I
the
know. I
fuck?
was really trying not to do it on her shirt. I don't know why she sat like that. She was like popping against my stomach. I was like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna kick you
At first,
that
you were
hard.
kicking her in the stomach.
I was trying not to kick her hard.
You could see right when Logan like hit the balloon the first time. She was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Very.
She was like, "Kick it." I was like, "You want me to kick it?" She was like,
I dropped
I
my
did it
ass
like
down on that girl that popped the balloon.
"Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
That was hot.
you like that?
I got chubbed."
I almost nay-nayed before, but I got scared. Christian, I fucking acted out an orgasm, and I just screamed into the
Oh
mic.
my god, dude! It
And then
was
Christian
so
goes,
hilarious.
"Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna say something like, 'Oh, but you're my dad,' or something like that." And I was like, "Oh no, that's what I would have said if I were funny." It's like,
No,
that
you-
shit sucked.
We crushed. I came in
Kinda.
first. George came in second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fucking dating connoisseurs. We did a rap.
Oh,
Your
the
rap
rap
was
was
good.
awful. My rap was horrible.
I thought your rap was good.
My rap was horrible. I hated that.
Georgie got bars.
That shit stunk.
I'll be honest.
The game was fun.
The game was fun.
And I told Sonia, I was like, I didn't expect it to be that fun, honestly. That was pretty fun. And I was like, I fucking hate the rap part. And she was like, everybody hates the rap part.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate it. I don't like that at all.
I, on the other hand, loved the rap part.
Yeah, you
I-
and Jay Lachey had a lot of fun on that.
Yeah, because they were yelling at us. They were like, "You have 10 minutes," and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette." And they were like, "You can't smoke a cigarette," and I was like, "I'm gonna smoke a cigarette." They were like, "You have to make a rap," and I look at Jay Lachey and I was like, "We're doing Ja Rule and Ashanti," and she goes, "Yes, love it." Then we walk up, and then she made her own thing. I have the video, but it's very grainy. It sucks. The rendering's gonna be terrible, but I'll give it to you. But it's we did Ja Rule and Ashanti. It crushed, and then we did the crowd vote. It was at City Winery. I've never seen the people at City Winery get so like active.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
like,
I liked you guys a lot.
yeah, they liked us. They roared, and then Sonia kicked us off stage.
Then they booed.
Booed her. They were like, "Boo! Bring them." She had to bring us back up on stage,
Yeah.
dude. She was so pissed. She was so pissed about that.
I'm honestly glad I got second place because I got candy and you got a $25 gift card to a place where you buy beers at.
Yeah,
So I was like, can I spend this on candy?
it was like, you know what's hilarious too? Like at City Winery, like they hate serving me Yinglings.
Really? Why?
Because it's like they don't even know why they have Yingling in that bar. I've gone in there to do a show, and they're like, "What wine do you want?" I'm like, "I don't like wine."
Yeah.
Like, can I have a
Wine's
Yingling?
lame.
And then they poured me a Yingling in a frosted glass. I was like, "You can stop trying to make this look less white trash than it is." Like, I'm cool with it in the can. And I went out.
Candy Yingling stinks.
They were pissed that I used the gift card immediately after the show. They gave me the gift card. I walked out and bought like 3 beers.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You can only buy 3 fucking Yinglings with
I think
$25.
I spent $5 of my own money.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, the guy goes, "I got to get a manager for this." And I was like, "That's cool, bro. Like, I got all night. I ain't going nowhere. I got no
You
money."
literally just watched me win it. What do you mean you have to get a manager for
Yeah.
it?
And then they had to get a manager to approve it. They wanted me to come back. I was like, "I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not coming
the
back
fuck?
here.
Unless there's another show that I
Yeah,
want.
unless you guys are paying me, I'm not coming back."
Yeah.
That was fun though. And what else you been up to? Anything else? Anything else do we want to talk about?
Did you do any shows? Any shows that were fun, dude?
Oh yeah, we had a +1 show on Thursday night or at Leibs. We did that. It was great, dude.
My fart is gonna smell really bad.
All of Fry's family showed up and like friends. I met all of them. I'm like waiting for it.
I know.
Dude, one time George fucking...
Brody got it already, dude.
Oh my God. Georgie, what the fuck?
I had tomato soup that had cream in it.
Oh my God. Dude, that's bad.
I'm sorry. Do you remember the one time when I still lived in South Philly?
God.
He dropped me off in the car.
Yeah, George is a piece of shit. Tell that story, you fucking... George is always doing this.
We were sitting in the car. We were talking and I farted. I go, "Oh, my bad, bro. I just farted." You go, "Oh, whatever." We keep talking. And then I think I'm saying something. You go, "Yeah, no." Yeah. Yeah, no. You're like, "What the fuck, dude?" You're committing fucking chemical warfare in my car.
I can smell all the shawarma you ate earlier.
You're like, "Nah, dude, it's fine." Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. No.
Dude, it was so... I remember it was cold.
Yeah.
So, like, the windows were up, like, the heat was on. I was like, no, I'm going to die in this thing, dude.
Oh,
Georgie be gassing us out, dude.
Dude, sometimes I fucking can't help the dairy, dude. Sometimes I eat shit and I'm like, "Oh fuck, that definitely had milk in it. I forgot."
I've literally
Ice
watched
cream, I'm like,
George
"Oops."
eat a pizza and then fart out a flame in front of everybody at the pizza shop.
No, sometimes I'll have like a milkshake and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I forgot." I'm not supposed to do that. That shit sucks, dude.
Oh man,
Chocolate milk was one of like my fucking main drinks, dude. One time this was one of like my last hurrahs, dude. This is when I lived in North Philly. I bought a handle of Maker's Mark on Friday night.
Yeah.
And then I woke up on Monday morning and fucking the handle was gone. And I was in my bed, like the handle, I crushed the whole thing over the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It was like in my bathroom vomiting. And I don't know why, like the sink water was so fucking gross in that apartment that it was just like not helping anything at all.
the apartment was in a basement, so
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
basement apartment in North Philly. And like at my Brita filter was empty and probably dirty as shit because I didn't do anything in that apartment other than drink and fucking do ketamine and watch cartoons. That apartment ruled, dude. I miss that fucking place.
I literally hated driving George to that
Yeah,
apartment.
you used to roll your windows. I'm going there, dude.
Dude.
But I was vomiting, dude, and it hurt so bad. And then I opened my fridge. I was like, there has to be something in here. And there was a quart of milk, and I fucking like slammed half of it, and then fucking threw up. And it was so cold and felt so good, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, milk fucking rules, dude." I slammed the rest of it, dude. It saved my life, dude.
Yeah, good.
And then I drove to work.
Oh, and your coworker just got fucking gassed out.
Yeah,
man, dude.
He deserves it. Fuck that guy.
Dude, I remember one time I was dropping George off at that apartment. I like literally just let him out. It was probably like 2:30, and I was driving home, and I watched a Kia fly through the intersection and hit a brick wall, dude. And I go, "George has got to move. George has got to move." I can't be fucking taking George to his apartment anymore. This is a dangerous. George go, why are you locking your doors? I go, because we're in a bad part of Philadelphia
Dude, you
right
really
now.
roll your windows up. It was so funny rolling through. Christian used to live fucking on like 2 apartments away from me.
Yeah, Temple students are all in a bad spot.
I wasn't a student though. I remember the
Just
landlord.
some guy in North
I was
Philadelphia.
just some guy. Dude, the landlord was like, "So what do you go to school for?" And I was like, "I don't go to school." And he goes, "Oh, how old are you?" And I was 25 when I moved in. I was like, "I'm 25. So there's older people here, dude."
Oh my God, that's so
It's funny. I tried to stay in that apartment because it was like cheap rent.
Yeah.
It was like a good deal. And then they're like, "Oh, you're not a student?" And they're like, "Let me show you our non-student rates." And I was like, "I know this game." dude."
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
out of
dude.
here, motherfucker.
They offered me another year, and I was like, "Nah, I don't really want to."
Thank God,
stay
dude.
here.
You'd
But dude, one
oh,
time I was
hate
walking
that
out of there, and like, eventually after you're like, you know, around it enough, you start getting annoyed by like the people who come over to like the sidewalk people. I ignore the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I know.
And this guy, yeah, you don't.
You
oh,
hate it.
This guy came over to me, and fucking. He was like trying to talk to me, and like I started ignoring him, and he was like, "All these fucking college students," and I'm walking with my dog, and like I don't know, looked a little different than I do now. I was much drunker, and fucking he was like, "All these college students, nobody's trying to give me money, all these fucking rich kids," and I was like, "Bro, I don't fucking go to college. I just live in North Philadelphia." It's like, I don't know what the fuck you want.
I'm like, there's a thin line between you and me, sir.
Yeah, I was like, once my parents die, I'm you. Like,
Dude, I saw. Speaking of sidewalk characters, I saw the sidewalk character the other day. I fucking
Chris.
No.
I
He's
wonder
a
what
Hall
that
of
guy's up
Famer
to,
though.
dude.
No, I saw Hood Sensei.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. So I get out. I'm like in Fairmount maybe, and I like get out of the car, and these 2 little kids are walking down the street in karate uniforms, and this homeless guy goes, "Shaolin Ninjas."
Awesome.
And then he goes, "Show me your strike." And like the mom's like trying to hustle them past him, and he goes, "Where are you going?" And like throws like a kick. Like he like threw like a fucking giant. It was so funny.
And these kids didn't learn anything in karate class.
Dude,
they didn't
no,
kick the shit out of them.
dude, the mom got them out of there. They were like 8 years old. Like
Yeah,
he
kick
was
his
like,
ass, dude. What
he
are
was
you doing
like,
karate for?
"Show me your bow, Shaolin Ninjas." He kept calling them Shaolin Ninjas.
He's encouraging.
And
dude.
then I agree. I thought he was being fun.
Yeah.
And so the mom was terrified, because that's how gentrification works. You fucking get scared of the people who live there. And
yeah, no, that guy's probably terrifying.
Yeah.
To a small, nice little family walking down. The street.
shouldn't have moved to fucking West Philly. But so we so I'm getting in the car to go home, and I see him, and I go, "Sensei," I go, "Sensei, that's fucked up. They didn't stop for you, man." And he goes, "Isn't it fucked up?" And I go, "Show me your bow, Sensei." He goes, "Can you help me with $1?" I go, "I don't have $1, Sensei." I'm like, "Sensei, I don't have $1. All right, I'm looking for you for guidance." And he goes, I go, "Show me you." And then I craned right
Sick.
in the street because like I was like, this will activate whatever's in his mind to start doing karate moves. And sure enough, it did.
Gassing up the crazy homeless guy is
He
awesome.
goes-
You're
he
like
goes-
riling up a dog, dude.
And just leaving.
Yeah.
And just leaving and letting him to
You're just
fucking
letting him go,
Dude, wait, no, it was the funniest
You're
thing ever.
letting your pit bull out into a fucking ball pit, dude.
So wait, George, he goes, "You're not doing it right." Hoo-ah! And there's just this whole thing. Hold on, Georgie. He goes, "Hoo-ah! Yeah!" And then like throws his legs, dude, in
Hell
the middle
yeah,
of the street. And then goes, "Anyway, my name's Dave. I live at 6th and Tasker." Like I was gonna
No,
come
he means
visit.
literally at the sign.
Yeah, he lives. We gotta Google image where 6th and Tasker.
He's like, you know the bottom of the stairs at 6th and Tasker? That's where I live.
But he said it to me. He did the bow and then said, "My name's Dave. I live at 6th and Tasker. Come visit." And I kept walking, and I was like,
He's like, you know that really angry family? I live on their stairs. I don't know why they're so angry all the time.
"Speaking, dude, we lost a homeless guy recently."
No, we didn't. You evicted him. You fucking scumbag. I forgot about that.
I did not evict him.
You evicted him, dude. He
No.
moved because you were ruined the neighborhood, dude. You fucked up his neighborhood, dude. You're a pile of shit. I forgot. You're a fucking asshole.
We lost a good one, guys.
You're
I
an
think it's because
asshole.
it's getting cold.
He was fine, dude. He had layers upon layers, dude.
What-
his layers didn't do was fucking noise silence, dude.
I'd walk by him like 4 or 5
You
times a
fucked
night.
his whole shit, bro. You blew his spine.
He was like, I'm tired of these kids laughing at this fucking joke.
I'm tired of this one guy laughing at this joke. Dude, we walked by this guy one time, the first time, and he's like sleeping under a fuck ton of blankets. And then Brendan.
And cardboard. He's got like a whole
And cardboard. Yeah, he had a house.
He had like
dude.
a whole house.
Yeah, you made him
Yeah.
move his whole shit, dude.
Yeah, we were standing in his kitchen. He was pissed.
We walked by him one time and we're all like laughing and shit. And Brendan goes, guys, be quiet, dude. He's got to wake up for work in the morning. He's like, you guys are fucking up his sleep schedule. And it was very funny. So then every other time, like
the dam had been burst.
yeah, dude. Brendan broke the seal for Logan to every other time we've walked by him. We've walked by this dude like 3 times a night sometimes.
3 times,
And
yeah,
every time Logan goes, guys, everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Shh. He's sleeping. And then we're all like, yeah, dude, it was funny. I remember when it was hilarious, dude. And he's like, it's funny every
We're in
time.
this guy's kitchen right now.
Yeah, dude. Every time, dude. And then the other day, this is before he moved. Logan, I'm like side eyeing him, seeing I'm like, all right, is he starting to ramp up?
He's
yet?
gonna do it.
And he, we're getting close. I'm like, he's not gonna do it. And then, as I'm looking at him, he just goes. And cartoon tiptoes. And I was like, you revamped it, and you brought it back. You brought it back.
Everyone broke. I was so
awesome.
proud of myself.
It
I
was
ran
awesome.
down the street.
Yeah, and then you told a guy in the park, you go, this is some random guy. I don't even think he was a homeless guy. You go,
He's just a random guy in the
yeah.
park.
You go, hey man, the kids don't come back till the morning.
The best is when I do something like that. I know immediately if George likes it because I'll just hear hilarious, awesome. Like I don't even go for laughs. I just like it'll be like a bunch of people laughing and I'll be like, hold on, hilarious, sick. That's what I'm going
The
for.
tiptoe ruled.
The
dude.
tiptoe ruled.
That was very funny.
George goes, you turned into Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, you literally looked like Tom from Tom and Jerry. Dude. Your body was all stretched out. It was sick. you had the legs going up and everything.
I
dude.
fucking killed that.
It was awesome. Also, you called a guy at the bar Ebenezer, and he goes. At first, he was like, and I was fucking dying.
He looks just
Dude,
like
he's-
Ebenezer Scrooge.
This guy looks like the fucking crypt keeper. He looks like he crawled out of a grave, dude. And fucking Logan's leaving, and he goes, "All right, take it easy, Ebenezer."
I go, Ebenezer.
You tipped your hat to him.
I tipped my hat to him.
And then he's like, and he looks over at me, and I'm
George is
cracking.
cracking.
I'm like, ah, and then he's like,
he got
immediately
so
got
mad.
about
He
it.
got so mad, dude. There was a.
It's like, oopsies.
We were in the
laughed at
bar.
him too
We
hard.
were in that same bar the other day, and there was another old guy sleeping at the corner. I kept calling him Pop Pop all
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
I was like, Pop Pop, you good? He was like, you fucking piece of shit, dude. And then
It's so funny being somebody who's slobbering drunk out in public, and then when somebody like messes with you, being like, "You're a fucking piece of shit." It's like you're literally a pile of garbage right now, dude.
Dude, the other night, I was sitting at the bar, and then like the bartender was like between me and the pop guy, and then the bartender moved and he was staring right at me, and he goes, "What are you looking at?"
Like you were looking at me first.
I think you're my son. Doug, wait, some guy got mad at me though, because like I'm making these jokes to Brendan, and there's a guy sitting right next to me on the other side that's hearing everything, and he must be a regular. He's pissed. I was like, "What? You don't like to laugh?" He's like, "I get the joke, dude." So then Ebenezer,
You're doing what I do to you. You're like,
yeah,
"Hey, you get it?"
No, literally after every single one, I'm like, yo, did you hear what I just said to my friend Brandon? This random man. Fucking. Then Ebenezer goes up to talk to Pop Pop, right? And I go, whoa, one more and it'll be a regular VFW.
Yeah, he did not like that one.
Nobody liked that one.
That
was too real.
That's
I also like that you're doing VFW jokes to a vet.
Funny,
True.
dude. Oh, thank you for your service.
I'm like, wow, it looks like a real fucking Morgan here.
Thank you for your service. That is why nobody's kicking you out for sleeping at the bar right now.
Dude, the guy who was sleeping is the fucking Ebenezer's the mortician. That's gonna fucking
Ebenezer went and checked him to see if it was time.
yeah. Checked if it was time to make him up yet. They're just gonna leave him at the end of the bar.
Oh my god.
You ever seen those dudes? They like make up to like be sitting on their motorcycles or like in like a rap studio. They're gonna leave that guy at the end of a
They're gonna
bar,
weekend
dude.
at Bernie's him at the bar.
Yeah, he's
That's
gonna be there
awesome.
forever.
Oh
He's
man.
gonna be like the thinker.
I was gonna say he's like the Ronald McDonald statue on the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. We then went to the pizza shop, and our friend Daniel was acting out of control.
Oh, that sucked, dude.
And we got him out of there. But as we were on our way out, this Asian kid jumps up. This is a short little Asian guy. And he like jumps up and he's like freaking out. He hits the table and he's like, "Don't disrespect no bill." And like we're in there all the time.
He didn't say that. He said, "This is an establishment."
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
And I was like, "You calm down."
Yeah.
And then he's still yelling. I was like, "Everybody relax. It's just my cousin." And then all I hear is George go, "Hilarious."
I'm like trying to get Daniel out. I'm like, come on, dude.
Very funny.
Very funny. Come on, Daniel. Let's get the fuck out of here.